The coronavirus is the biggest threat this country has faced for decades. From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must stay at home. You should not be meeting friends. You should not be meeting family members who do not live in your home. The way ahead is hard, and it is still true that many lives will, sadly, be lost.
Prime Minister, can you honestly say that the government is coping? There aren't enough tests, people are struggling to make ends meet, and some people are being forced to go to work when they don't feel that they're safe. Is that coping?
So again, you must stay at home to protect the NHS and to save lives.
The message that we were giving out initially was incredibly clear and incredibly stark, and the UK population actually obeyed it more thoroughly, perhaps than many other populations around the world. We really did stay at home.
It is tough, and I particularly appreciate that it is tough for families, it is tough for those in economically vulnerable positions.
Prime Minister, your critics have suggested that you've had to be dragged into taking the action you announced on Monday, and that you've allowed the virus to spread. Do you regret not going further sooner?
I genuinely don't think there's been a time in our history in the last century, certainly, when the government of this country has put its arms around so many people to get us through a very tough time. We will get through it, and we will get through it together.
How did we come to be so woefully behind other countries that have checked, evaluated and deployed tests?
We will beat this, we will beat it together, and we will do it by protecting our NHS, staying at home, and that is how we will save lives. People should stay alert by working from home if you can, limiting contact with other people, keeping distance if you go out, 2 meters apart where possible, washing your hands regularly, wearing a face covering when you're in enclosed spaces and where it's difficult to be socially distant. And if you or anyone in your household has symptoms, you all need to self-isolate.
There's talk already of a lost generation of young people who will be losing their jobs and really struggle ever to get into work if they're leaving higher education this summer.
Isn't it the case that this could be infinite? Should we be preparing for our changes to our lives, not just in 2020, but permanently?
You can see your colleagues if you go to work, but grandparents can't look after their children.
It's the lives and the health of all of us. Our friends, our relatives, your friends, your relatives, that depend upon us following these instructions.
And therefore, I urge you, at this moment of national emergency, to stay at home, protect our NHS, and save lives.